Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Precious Metal Summit Conference in Zurich. It's day 2. We are in the morning, and our first interview partner here is Allan Candelario, the Vice President, Investor Relations and Corporate Development of STLLR Gold. Allan, good morning. Great to have you here.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time early in the morning here. But really impressive, your company. We just went through your presentation, and I must say, even I'm really fixed on to buy some shares here. But let's start with your company. Maybe give a short overview because you have 3 projects and all is in Canada.
So STLLR Gold is a development stage company. We've got 16 million ounces, all in Canada from 2 large-scale projects. That's the Tower Gold project in the Timmins mining camp and the Colomac Gold project in Northwest Territories. We also have a tailings gold project in Timmins called Hollinger. So we've been drilling it, and because of the gold price, because of the milling capacity near Timmins, and the new regulations in Ontario, we can expedite the permitting and get that to cash flow sooner rather than later. So that's 3 interesting projects in a company that has a market cap of 200 million Canadian.
Absolutely. So that catches also my interest. Let's stay for a second with the short-term cash flow. How can you realize that? Because I could imagine if you get that done, that would help a lot to finance the large one, Tower Hill.
The beauty about tailings projects is they don't have a lot of CapEx. It's shovel and ship to the local milling facility. In Timmins, within 20 kilometers of the Hollinger tailings project, there's about 6 million tons of excess capacity. It could be a win-win scenario for the mill owners because the tailings allows additional feed to fill that capacity, lower the all-in sustaining cost, allowing companies to generate, both companies, including STLLR, to generate significant cash flow at $4,000 gold.
Absolutely, and we will see soon 5,000 probably.
Even better.
What time frame do you think you could manage that to get to a cash flow? Just hypothetical. I know it's maybe a little bit.
The permits is probably the biggest bottleneck, and because of the expedited permitting in Ontario, there's a new mining act where you're allowed to reprocess tailings without doing a closure plan. At the earliest, 2027. But for STLLR, we're advancing the permitting. We're open to ideas and suggestions that could monetize the Hollinger tailings project. So whatever we can do to create value for Hollinger will go towards our flagship project, which is the Tower Gold project.
Exactly. So let's come to the Tower Gold project because that's really impressive, I must say. You just brought out a PEA, first thing. Second thing, you financed. You did a big board deal. So I think you have enough money to really get this advanced. Maybe you give us some ideas. What is in the PEA? What are the key numbers? AIC, CapEx, etc. And how you want to go further.
The Tower Gold project, it's one of the biggest undeveloped gold projects in Canada. 19-year mine life, 273,000 ounces per year, which is a good target that shows that, hey, this is going to be a large-scale mine at some point in the future. We recently did it at PEA, like you said, which is a result of a lot of technical de-risking when it comes to the geological model, and a credible mine plan put together by G Mining Services, which is a very reputable consulting firm. They're a mine building consulting firm. And the numbers that we put within the PA are real world numbers. So they're very defensible. They're benchmark against recent mine builds and recent operations. Like we talked about, Greenstone, which is Equinox's large-scale gold project, gold mine right now. We used some of their numbers in our PA along with other operations of similar size and scale. So these are numbers that we think can build a lot of confidence. It built a lot of confidence with our investors, and that's why Eric Sprott, Agnico Eagle, recently participated in the financing to support the work that we've done.
They have the foot in the door.
they put their foot in the door. We have to be conservative because of, we're advancing the project in a very critical stage where we want to de-risk it, get it to shovel ready, FID, And we do have the team that has built mines before, that has advanced projects and operated, participated in operations. So we're very serious about advancing Tower to become one of the next big gold mines in Ontario, if not Canada.
Okay, so the time frame, like 5 years from here, that could be in production? What do you
Right now,
think?
we've kicked off the baseline environmental work, which will be a minimum 2 years before we submit to the federal EA process. That will take another 8 to 12 months or however long the government takes. So that's one route when it comes to the permitting. We're doing a lot of trade-off studies at the moment, planning infill drilling over the next couple of years to upgrade our resources and publish a pre-feasibility study within the next 24 to 30 months and a feasibility study after that. So a lot of work ahead of us, but also this is also the opportunity because companies with large-scale gold projects of similar size and scale are trading at multiples that are a little bit basically 10x from here. And we believe that we are 2.5 years away from that re-rating opportunity. Once we de-risk Tower, we believe we will get that re-rating as well. So I think we have one of the biggest upside amongst junior gold developers in the sector. And I just talked about Tower and Hollinger. Colomac is another large-scale gold project, 300,000 ounces of production in a land where we've put together 1,000 square kilometers of underexplored greenstone. We think that's a big option play, especially considering the amount of exploration upside remaining.
That's the one in Nunavut, right?
This one is in Northwest Territory.
Northwest Territory, not
It's
Nunavut.
about
Yes, sorry.
150 kilometers north of Yellowknife. We do have a landing strip that can access our property all year round. In the wintertime, the ice roads allow us to put equipment and materials to site. And it's a past producing mine. They mined in the 90s close to 500,000 ounces at 2 grams open pit. So it's a high grade open pit project with a lot of exploration upside. The land package alone is 3 times the size of Timmins mining camp. So we think at some point in the future, it's going to be the next major mining camp.
Okay, fantastic. And you can power that with a small modular reactor.
We're continuing to advance it and de-risk it the best we can. Our priorities are in Hollinger and Tower in the Timmins camp. We're open to ideas for Colomac because we still think it's an important project. There's a lot of value. But the priority right now is advancing Tower, advancing Hollinger, and getting those projects de-risked.
Super. Who else is a large shareholder aside of Agnico and Eric Spot?
We have a high net worth individual in the UK that's close to 9% shareholder. But a lot of institutions are supportive of the company. Franklin, Extract, GMT, Merck, Ruffer, these are well-known, large mining funds that support the company. So we're 43% institutionally owned. Management owns 2%, but we're essentially a new team. There's no founder shares. You look at the filings, we've been buying in the open markets quite aggressively last year and this year because we think we put our money where our mouth is. We believe that this is the highest upside amongst all the junior development stage stories. So why not invest in a name we believe in and where we have a lot of control?
Absolutely. Super. Allan, thank you very much. That looks really fantastic. I'm really thrilled to get your stock.
Excellent.
I think it's a great project and way too low valued, to my understanding. And what you said with 10x, I don't know if it's 10x, but it looks a little bit like that it will become that.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity.
Exactly.
For
Super.
re-rating.
Thank you very much. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Allan Candelario, the Vice President, Investor Relations, Corporate Market Development for STLLR Gold. And you heard it. This is real gold play in Canada and Northwest Territories, but also here in Timmins. And a lot of ounces already found. Now they really move forward with a nice opportunity to generate cash, of course, with the Hollinger mine tailings. And so I would suggest you really check out the company, because at that valuation, that makes really sense to get in. So thanks for watching us, and bye-bye from Zurich, from Precious Metal Summit.